Okay, video 2. I don't normally make 2 videos on a day, but I thought, well, let's make another video on a day because I'm walking down Adderley Street. And in fact, I'm walking up Adderley Street. And there's a funny thing about up and down. For me, up is towards the mountain, down is away from the mountain. We can see that people selling all kinds of nice fruit and vegetables over here. And the fountain isn't working. So I'm going to walk the middle of the road over here. We used to have a fountain. We've still got Jan van Rubik and his wife. They're still here. You would have thought that they would have been torn down years ago, but they're here. There they are. Okay, and over here we have the non-existent fountain in the middle of Cape Town. Why is it not fountaining? Because there's no water. Why is there no water? Because there are no trees. Refer to the previous video. So we should have water in the fountain in Cape Town. There isn't even any water in the bloody fountain. There's no fountain. There's nothing spraying. There's no birds. It used to be beautiful to stand at the fountain and actually enjoy the fountain of water here, the bottom of Adderley Street. So I'm busy walking up Adderley Street. And the reason I'm walking up Adderley Street is because I'm going to walk to my next meeting, which is in the gardens. And I've got my walking shoes on. And I'm having a bit of a conversation with myself. I'm going to walk past the station over here. And see all the fruit sellers over here. Traffic in town. Actually, it's much nicer to walk. Normally I'm in a car, but I think that it's better to walk around a bit and see the sights. So I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to tell you about the next subject I'm going to talk about. The next subject I'm going to talk about is walking in town. Okay, that's funny. The subject after that is going to be about schools, and another subject I want to talk to you about is called the goal. I just went to a talk about a product called CaseWare, and it's a product that you use to take your financial statements, your accounts, and put them into the format that the government need them to be in. So the government need the accounts to be in a particular format so that you can do your tax return and so that your accounts can be audited and so everybody can be happy. And this happens because of something called IFRS, which is International Financial Reporting Standard. And the reason I wanted to be in that standard is because we can trust the accounts. But then you get Steinhoff, which managed to lose 325 billion rand in share value in 6 months, and we wonder what's going on. So what's going on is that we can't trust the bloody accounts. Why can't we trust the accounts? I don't know. Because people are manipulating the situation. So we can walk under there, or we can walk over here. I'm going to stay above ground. Hopefully I won't get knocked over or a policeman bumps into me or something. I'm walking across the pink highway because the pink road is for the buses. Buses have got their own roads in Cape Town. And so, if you're the government, you can steal a third of the road and make MyCiti Bus Lanes. Okay, I'm coming up to 3 minutes, so I've got another minute or 2 to go. So the goal is a story about financing and about business and how things work. So it says that there are statistical fluctuations, which means, there's a book someone wrote called Why Do Buses Come in Threes? I see that even if I walk this way, I can walk up St. George's Mall, or I can walk under Strand Street. So let's walk along St. George's Mall. I can probably get a cup of coffee and talk to you about the next thing. But, suppose you're driving to town in your car and you're sitting on the highway and the average speed is 38 kilometers an hour. I know it's a funny number, but I've actually worked it out. When I'm driving to town on the national road, the average speed is 38, and I sit at 38 kilometers an hour, and what happens is that the there's a gap in front of me. It opens up, opens up, opens up, until maybe I've got 100 meters of empty space in front of me. And then people come along and they fall in the space. I see people sitting, I'm not even sitting in the right hand, I'm sitting in the left hand lane or the middle lane, never the right hand lane. And I'm just driving at a constant speed. I do a test with myself. See, can I drive all the way to town without putting my foot on the brake? Maybe I can. Other people are speeding up, slowing down, getting stressed. And I get to work and I'm not stressed because I drove at a constant speed. Something for Waze. Hey Waze, you listening? Something for you to do. Tell us the average speed of the traffic. Everybody can drive at one speed. Okay, 6 minutes, signing out now. Crossing Adderley Street. No, Strand Street. Adderley Street was the street I was walking on. Now I'm on St. George's Mall and I'm crossing Strand Street. The reason it's called Strand Street is because this is where the beach was. You wouldn't believe it, but actually this is where the beach was in Cape Town. Okay, next video.